Alright guys, how's it going? It is Wednesday, October 13th, 2021, and today, is an exciting day if you're a Jets fan, or a hockey fan in general, because Jets hockey is on tonight. Woo! So if you're a Jets fan, you gotta be stoked. So yeah, NHL action started last night, actually, between the Pittsburgh Penguins, Tampa Bay Lightning, Vegas Golden Knights, and the Seattle Kraken, which the Penguins won against the Lightning 6-2. It was like, holy shit, no Crosby, no Malkin, no Gensel. But they still kicked Tampa's ass, the defending Stanley Cup champions. And yeah, Vegas won against Seattle, which Seattle's first game in the National Hockey League. So yeah, good for them. So yeah, even though they lost, but yeah. I hope Seattle, hockey grows in Seattle, which it already is, but yeah. What I'm going to do in this video is basically just tell, my predictions, similar to, the Weedies Eating Ice Sixes videos, hockey season is back, woohoo, back in 2014. Yeah, it's going to be similar like that. I'm not trying to copy him either, because that was an awesome vid. And if you're not subbed to the Weedies Eating Ice Six, go give him a sub. I definitely recommend that. He makes awesome vids, live streams, yeah. So, yeah. So, I'll be like him. I'll show off my jersey shit, Jets gear, Oilers gear, predictions, and teams I like and dislike. So, yeah. Or mostly things I like and dislike about hockey. So, yeah. And I want to make this short as possible, but, me. But, yeah. I'll start off with my predictions. My top three for the Central, I picked Colorado, Winnipeg, and Chicago or Minnesota, because reason I picked Winnipeg number 2, maybe because I'm a Jets fan, maybe, I'm biased, I'm sorry, but I think they had a great offseason this season. They got Nate Schmidt, Evgeny Svechnikov, which hopefully he turns his career around, Brendan Dillon, Riley Nash, and good depth player, but yeah. And I think Pierre-Luc Dubois is going to be awesome this season. He'll have a great bounce back year, and yeah. So yeah, and then the young players like Logan Stanley, I think a lot of people will improve. I think Jets really improved this season. I think they've gotten better. So yeah, and I think Hellebuck could put up Vezina numbers again. That'd be awesome. And yeah, and I think Chicago's gonna be good because obviously they got Marc-Andre Fleury, which I can't believe they got Marc-Andre Fleury, man. What the fuck was Vegas thinking? I get you need cap space, but damn, that was a scumbag move by Vegas. Didn't tell him about the trade, or he just found it through Twitter. And that return was fucked up. Almost nothing in return, God. Fucking AHLer at best, probably. Fuck. But yeah. And they also got Seth Jones and Tyler Johnson. And obviously Caleb Jones from Edmonton. Yeah. So yeah, I think Chicago had a good offseason too. They got rid of Brent Seabrooks and Duncan Keith's contracts or whatever. And yeah. And maybe Taves could have a bounce back year. Patrick Kane being Patrick Kane. And yeah. I don't think Chicago's gonna be no joke this season either. It'll be interesting to see. And Minnesota, I'm gonna go look at their roster. Yeah, I think Minnesota's going to be good this year, too. I think they're one of the most underrated teams in the league, in my opinion, because, they got that rookie Kirill Kaprizov. Their defense is good, Jared Spurgeon, Matt Dumba, Goligoski, Alex Goligoski, and, what's-his-face, Jared Spurgeon. Not Spurgeon, Jonas Brodin, and yeah. And their goaltending is actually pretty good. Cam Talbot and, Capo Kakona, which I heard he's pretty good, and yeah. Yeah, I think they're going to be a good team this year. So yeah, that's my Central Division. Colorado, Winnipeg, Chicago, or Minnesota. Because it's unpredictable, Hockey's unpredictable. But yeah. For the Pacific Division, my top 3 are Vegas, or maybe Vegas, Edmonton, and Vancouver, or maybe LA. Yeah, LA. And I still think Vegas is a great team this year. I hate to say it because I hate them with a passion. No offense if you're a Vegas fan, but yeah. because they still got a good team. You got to make Robin Leonard's pretty good. Mark Stone, Max Pacioretty, William Karlsson, Jonathan Marchessault, Riley Smith. On defense, it got Shea Theodore. Yeah. So yeah, they're not a bad team. They're still a good team. So yeah, Edmonton. I think they did good this offseason. Especially when they acquired Zach Hyman from Toronto, which that's a great pickup by Edmonton in my opinion. Like he's a great player. I don't know if this is true, but I heard Mike Babcock, former coach of the Leafs, call him like one of the best back checkers in the NHL. So that's pretty good for Edmonton. Hopefully he plays like how Zach Hyman plays with like Nugent Hopkins or McDavid, whoever he's playing with, Draisaitl. Yeah. So hopefully Edmonton is good this season. And they also got they also signed that Darnell Nurse contract, which I don't like it. Like, I don't hate Darnell Nurse. He's a good player, but he's not worth that kind of money, in my opinion. He's not like Paul Coffey or whatever. Yeah. Which he's good, but he's not like, you know what I mean. They also acquired, I'm going to look at their... Yeah, Duncan Keith, which, I don't know, I'm not too fussy about that. Like, I think he's way past his prime right now, but yeah. They also got, Cody Ceci, which he's not horrible, but I don't know. Derek Ryan, depth player. Brendan Perlini's back in the NHL, which hopefully he turns his career around. Warren Fogle, which not a bad pickup. I heard he's good for Carolina, because they traded Ethan Bear for him, which I was like, what the fuck, Edmonton? What are you doing? But yeah. I think the only thing that's concerning for Edmonton this season is goaltending, because Mike Smith's not getting any younger. Mikko Koskinen's not a starter, but I heard there's like personal reasons, like family maybe issues or whatever that he's concerned about. That's what I heard, so that's understandable. So hopefully Koskinen can like get back to his normal self, you know. I don't think he's a star. I think he's a backup at best, though. But we'll see. Mike Smith's not getting any younger. I heard Alex Stalock has a heart condition. God, stupid kid, shut up. Hold on, guys. Yeah, they're just walking past my street. But yeah. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, Alex Stalock, I heard he has a heart condition, which sucks. Because I know he played for Minnesota and San Jose, which, yeah. So I think the Oilers will actually do pretty decent this season. But yeah. And LA, I think they'll be a wild card team this year. Because I still think they have a good team, though. Obviously, they still got Kopitar. They got Philip Deneau this offseason. I think Jonathan Quick's not Jonathan Quick he used to be. Quentin Byfield, which he's injured, which sucks. That sucks for LA. Dustin Brown, so unfortunately, he's not getting any younger. Drew Doughty, which I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know about Drew Doughty, to be honest, like anymore. Victor Arvidsson, which was like, what the fuck is Nashville doing? You know, he's a good player for them. And I also got Alex Edler, former Jet Brendan Lemieux. God, I wish he was still a Jet. Cal Peterson, the goalie, heard he's good. Elias Anderson, the guy who threw the medal in the crowd. Adrian Kempe, Alex Iafallo, Andreas Athanasiou. And yeah. So, not a bad Kings team in my opinion. We'll see what the future holds. Okay. Give me 8 minutes. Not bad. Now go to the East. I'll start with the Atlantic Division. I predict the top 3 in the Atlantic will be Tampa Bay, Boston or Toronto and Florida. I think Florida's going to be in the top 3 because they're pretty good this season. Obviously, they got Alexander Barkov, Jonathan Huberdeau, Aaron Ekblad, Mackenzie Weegar, Sergei Bobrovsky, which I don't know about him anymore, but they got that rookie goalie Spencer Knight, who's pretty good. Who else? Carter Verhaeghe, which he came out of nowhere, man. I heard he had a great season, and yeah, did I say Aaron Ekblad? Yeah. And Patrick Hornquist, Sam Bennett, he could turn his career around, and yeah. So I don't think that's a bad Panthers team, and Anthony Duclair too. But yeah. So yeah, not a bad Panthers team, not a bad one at all. And honestly, Toronto, I hate to admit it, I hate the Leafs, no offense for your Leafs fan, but they're a great team, you have to admit that. They're stacked. Obviously, they got Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, William Nylander, John Tavares, Wayne Simmons. Who else do they have? Morgan Riley, Jake Muzzin. Here, I'm gonna look at that Leafs roster. Nick Ritchie, which I don't know. Josh Hossein, which hopefully he could turn his career around. Peter Mrazek, which he's a good goalie. Andre Kasha, Alex Kerfoot, Jason Spezza, which he's not getting any younger. Travis Dermott, I heard he's kind of good. So yeah, TJ Brody, not a bad Leafs team. I hate to admit it, like they're good offensively, but yeah. And then the Bruins, the Bruins are going to be good this season. Obviously, they got Taylor Hall, which, fun fact, Taylor Hall was drafted first round in 2010 by the Edmonton Oilers, which was followed by the Boston Bruins, who picked second overall, Tyler Seguin. So if the Oilers drafted Seguin, then that means Hall would have been a Bruin. Now he is a Bruin, so what the fuck happened there? But yeah. They just got, obviously, Taylor Hall, Nick Foligno, Linus Ullmark, the goalie, David Pastrnak, Jake DeBrusque, Patrice Bergeron, former Jet Derek Forward, Brad Marchand, and Charlie McAvoy, Charlie Coyle, Brandon Carlo, and Craig Smith. Not a bad Bruins team, I have to admit. But yeah. And Tampa, obviously, got Steven Stamkos, Nikita Kucherov, Braden Point, Victor Hedman, Ryan McDonough, Andre Vasilevsky, the goalie, and Corey Perry, Mikhail Sergachev, Alex Killorn, Anthony Cirelli, Andre Palat, Zach Bogosian, former Jet, and yeah. So I don't think this is gonna be a good Lightning team again. So yeah. You never know what this is a good Lightning team. Now moving on to the Metro, I picked top 3 Rangers, Capitals. Rangers, Islanders, and Capitals. The New York Rangers are a stacked team in my opinion. And obviously they got Alexei Lafreniere, Mika Zibanejad, Artemi Panarin, Kaapo Kakko, Adam Fox, Jacob Trouba, Chris Kreider, goalie Igor Shesterkin, Philip Hedl, Alexander Georgiev, other goalie, Ryan Strome, who else do they have? Sammy Blaze. Yeah, this is a stacked Rangers team in my opinion. Valery Kravtsov, I don't know how to say his name. Julian Gauthier, yeah. So that's a good Rangers team. Ryan Lindgren. So, yeah, that's a stacked Rangers team in my opinion. So yeah, I think they can make some noise this season. And obviously the New York Islanders, I think they're obviously going to have a great season this year. You got Barry Trotz behind the bench. Same with Gerard Gallant with the Rangers. He's a great coach too. You obviously got Matthew Barzal on the Islanders, Anders Lee, Kyle Palmieri, Anthony Beauvillier, Semyon Varlamov, the goalie. They got Zdeno Chara back, Zach Parise, Ryan Pollock, Adam Pelech, Josh Bailey, Noah Dobson, Brock Nelson, John Gabriel Pajot, and yeah, that's a really good Islanders team. I actually don't hate to admit it, because I actually like the Islanders. I always have. But yeah. And then the third, I think the Capitals are going to be the same, to be honest. I know Ovi's not getting any younger, but he can still score shitloads of goals today, though. And, yeah. Oh, wait. Actually, you know what? Fuck Washington. Sorry, I meant Carolina. Sorry, Capitals fans. No offense, should have said, but sorry, Capitals fans. Like, the Hurricanes obviously got Sebastian Aho, Andrei Svechnikov, Martin Necas, Vincent Trocheck, Ethan Bear, Tony DeAngelo, Jesper Kotkaniemi, Jordan Stahl, Teuvo Teravainen, Jacob Slavin, Nino Niederreiter, Derek Stefan, Brady Shea, Jake Gardner, Brett Pesce, and I don't know who's the goalie. Frederik Andersen, right. Yeah. Why did they let Nedeljkovic go? Like, what the hell is Carolina thinking? He's their future starter, So yeah, they're gonna regret that in my opinion. But yeah. So that's my standings, like top 3 for each division. And yeah. I don't know about playoffs. I don't want to go too far there, but yeah. So, now I'll talk about the teams I hate and like. Oh, fuck. First, I'll start with the team I like. I made a video like this, like a long time ago, like last year sometime, something like this, talking about the teams I hate and like. Yeah, I'll do it again. Well, let me make sure it's still recording, because that'll piss me off the automatic 15 minutes. Holy shit. Fuck it. So yeah. My top 5 hated teams. My number 5 is the Arizona Coyotes. One, obviously they were the original Jets and they stole our team. No, 2, hockey shouldn't really be in the desert. Yeah. I think they should move to Houston or Quebec City. Quebec City. Houston might make more sense. But I don't know. Quebec City deserves a team. They need the Nordiques back. I don't care what anyone says. Number 4 is the Carolina Hurricanes. One, they shouldn't have left Hartford. And again, I'm not really a huge fan of Sunbelt teams, so don't take that personally if you're a fan of the Sunbelt teams. Just don't take it personally. You probably hate Canadian teams, so now we're even. So, I don't like that stupid thing they do when they win like this. And they play like stupid games, or I think that's cringy. Don Cherry called them a bunch of jerks and they made fun of him for that. He was right though. Like, it's cringy. You're a bunch of jerks. You're a bunch of cringy ass jerks, you know? Yeah. Oh, this is kind of a pathetic reason. I don't like when they wear like Hartford Whalers jerseys or whatever. Like, I'm glad to see the. I don't know where my Hartford jersey is, but it's here somewhere. But I don't feel like looking for it. I don't like when relocated teams wear like what they used to be. Like, for example, like the Hurricanes used to be the Whalers, the Jets used to be the Thrashers, and yeah, I don't like when they like the Hurricanes wear Whalers gear. That should be only belong in Hartford, in my opinion. You know, same with if the Jets ever wear Thrashers, have a Thrashers, I won't be too pleased with that. You know, they should keep that shit in Atlanta, in my opinion. But yeah, and like history, yeah. You know, if the Coyotes ever wore the Jets, like 90s or 80s Jets, I will be kind of pissed, you know? It's like, you're not the old Jets anymore. You're now the Coyotes, which I don't think the Coyotes care, to be honest, because they had the Kitchena uniforms. Yeah. But honestly, there's some things I like about the Coyotes and Hurricanes. The Coyotes, I like their maroon, like, old uniforms, like, from 2004 to 2021. I like that logo better than the Kitchena, in my opinion. I don't know why. I just like it for some reason. Like the brick red color. I don't know. I just like that color for some reason. But yeah. I like their goal horn, their goal song. Yeah. And for the Hurricanes, I like their uniforms. I like their logo for some reason. But keep in mind, there's some things I do like about teams I hate, though. Keep in mind of that. My number 3 hated team is the, shit, I didn't even think this through. The Anaheim Ducks. Obviously, because they beat the Edmonton Oilers in my first NHL game. But it was cool to see them live, though. Yeah, Corey Perry, Teemu Solane, yeah. Zach Koivu, Bobby Ryan, Scott Niedermayer. That's a great team. Even though I don't think they made the playoffs that year, but that's still cool, you know? Got to see some Hall of Famers. Nick Bonino, yeah. And obviously they swept the Jets in 2015, so yeah. I don't know. I just feel like they got like a lot of favorable calls from the refs in the past, like Ryan Kessler holding Talbot's pad with Edmonton. Like, come on, that's goalie interference bullshit. Like, yeah, you could argue Nurse shoved him, but I don't know. Kessler had lots of time to get back up, though. You know, fuck, bullshit. Number 2 hated team. Number 2 and number 1 switch often. I would say number 2 hated team is the right now the Toronto Maple Leafs. And don't take this personally. I know there's some Leafs fans who watch my channel, but don't take this personally. If I just think their fan base are just so toxic and annoying. Like, just get under a lot of people's, including mine, skin or whatever. And yeah. Yeah, if you're a Leafs fan, I'm excluding you because I know you're awesome. You know? So don't... If you're not like a toxic fan, you shouldn't be offended. But yeah. Yeah, just so annoying. You know, get really cocky when they win. I know every fan base, but I feel like Leafs fans take it to the next level. So yeah. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say. But, yeah. I also don't like that Kyle Dubas GM, dude, because he overpays their players, like, way too much. It's going to cause, like, other players, like, want more money, which they're way more than worth. Like, come on. You're not worth that kind of money, for fuck's sakes. But, yeah. And, what else? Number one hated team is the, Vegas Golden Knights. I know there's probably some Knights fans who watch my channel. Again, don't take it offensively. Don't take it to heart. But, I don't know. But, like, how does an expansion team go, like all the way to the, like, Stanley Cup final? Like, seriously. I know they had Marc-Andre Fleury, James Neal, Nate Schmidt, Shea Theodore, Marchessault Smith, Carlson. Like, he came out of nowhere. But, come on. And again, same with Anaheim. A little bit, like, favorable calls, like the series against Montreal. Yeah. The series against the Jets, I think it was, like, Game 4. I remember Scheifele got cross-checked in the face, and they didn't call it, but he kind of, like, lightly slashed on that player who cross-checked him, and he gets a penalty. Fucking bullshit. But, yeah. Again, I'm not really too fussy about Sunbelt hockey. That's just my personal opinion. I was pissed when, Vegas got chose over Quebec City in 2016. Yeah. Quebec City deserves a team, no question. But yeah. Dishonorable mention, Nashville Predators, obviously Jets rivals. Montreal Canadiens, believe it or not now. Yeah. And also the whole, like, yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. Yeah. Maybe the Panthers, I don't know. I don't hate all Sunbelt teams, like, keep in mind of that. Oh, no, Pittsburgh Penguins, I don't like them, to be honest. Like, same with their fans, they're kind of cocky, and yeah. They dive a lot, and yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, moving on. Teams I like, I like the Philadelphia Flyers. I don't know, I like their colors, I like their logo. I think it's pretty cool. I like their goal horn. It's pretty loud. And yeah, I don't know. I just like I used to hate the Flyers, to be honest, like back in 2015, 17. Because every time they faced the Jets, they would always kick our ass. But yeah. I know the Flyers grew on me over the years. But yeah. Another team I like is the New Jersey Devils for some reason. I don't know why. I always had a soft spot for them for some reason. I like their uniforms, like, I don't like the Adidas ones, but I like the ones before Adidas. Like 90s or 2000s, 2010s, yeah. Early to mid 2010s, yeah. I like their logo, I think it's pretty cool. I like their goal horn. And, yeah. So not much to say, I just like the Devils for some reason. Another team I like is the, Ottawa Senators. I don't know, I always like the Senators, I think their logo is pretty cool, like the 3D logo. I don't know why people hated that logo, but I liked it. And, yeah. And, I like the 2D logo better, to be honest. That's badass. I like their uniforms. I like their goal horn. Like, I'm going to say that a lot, but, don't be surprised. I don't mind their goal horn. But yeah, I like their colors. Yeah. Not much to say about the Senators. I just like them for some reason. I don't like their piece of shit owner though, Eugene Melnyk. But yeah. Number 2 is the Edmonton Oilers. Obviously, they're my second favorite team. They were my favorite team before the Jets came back. Carried on from my dad, and yeah. Actually, I'm actually gonna make the jerseys in another video, guys, because I don't want to make this too long. So don't worry. We'll have the jerseys eventually in another video. I have an Edmonton Oilers home jersey. If you can see right here. Yeah, Edmonton Oilers. Here on the back, it's Connor McDavid. Yeah, best player in hockey. I don't care what anyone says right now. But yeah. So yeah, hopefully the Oilers do good this season. I don't know, their arena's pretty cool. Rogers Place. It's an awesome arena. My first NHL game was at Rexall Place. And yeah. I don't know. I like their uniforms. I don't know. I always like the Oilers. I hope they do good this season. Hopefully the Jets and Oilers can meet up in the playoffs again this year. And obviously, you know what my number one favorite team is? These guys. Well, obviously because I live in Winnipeg. Obviously I lived here since 2006. And yeah. Yeah, I would, even though I wasn't too fussy about hockey back then, I always liked them ever since they came back, you know? And yeah, I just like their style. I love the like this logo right here. I love it. And the uniforms, and yeah. Obviously the city of Winnipeg, yeah. The goal horn, love it. And Edmonton's too. The goal horn sounded way better at Rexall Place than it does at Rogers Place. You know, they need to try to go back to that goal horn, how it sounded at Rexall. Yeah. And, yeah, obviously the Jets, yeah. From Winnipeg, yeah. Originally from Nova Scotia, but you know what I mean. But yeah, guys, I think that's the video. I'll do the jersey another video, just 'cause I don't want to make this too long, so yeah. Yeah, obviously, one more quick thing. Another thing I like about hockey is the goal horns. It just got me into hockey more and more. Now I love hockey as the game. I just love goal horns for some reason. But yeah, that's another video. But yeah. So, I'll see you later, guys.